Yes, yes, Ross Knowledge back in the building. We said, fam. Here we go again. Boy bands to no bands. This is going to be a nice, interesting little change of topic I've got going on here. Because, you know, you got to salt bait that, spice it up a little bit. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. We're always hopeful. So all I'm saying is, yeah, where's all the boy bands gone? My generation, we had One Direction. Absolute weapon that group was. Back in the day, they had Beatles, Nirvana, ABBA. You get me? So, One Direction, as we all know right now. Liam Payne, my brother. I feel so bad for you. I'm listening to that podcast right now that's done by... Who's that guy? He does YouTube and that. Anyway, it's like one of the top podcasts on Spotify. He did a chat with him on, I think it was 2021, during COVID. But yeah, we digress. That went all out the window. Zayn left. He had anxiety through the roof and struggled with eating disorders. So... there we have a group of 4 people. Zayn gone. I don't know the structure of how everyone else went. I'm acting like I'm a big One Direction fan, but I'm actually not. I'm just trying to explain a story here. So, we had this thing called, was it Britain's Got Talent? It's got to be, or X Factor anyway. These 4 competitors were doing it solo, dolo, YOLO, and they thought, do you know what? We're not going to put these 4 competitors through. We're going to do this. We're going to get an elastic band and go together they're strong. The only reason this worked out is because these 4 people were all they grew up individually. They weren't around each other. They managed to get to a point where they've actually got their heads screwed on. So now that they've all done it together, they've got to that point, they can work together a lot better. Whereas if they start together young, I'm just trying to talk about the formations of a boy band. Because this is why we're not getting it nowadays. Because so many artists are just trying to do it solo, which makes sense. But because the music scene wasn't that big back then, it was more easier to make boy bands, because I think obviously the first, you can, like I said in original videos, please go back and watch some of them, because you're missing out on some really, really good criteria. So, mate, why did you get sidetracked then, you stupid boy? We're gonna have 5 seconds to think about what I was just talking about. We was talking about boy bands. If you're not working together, it's not a problem, but anyway, there was a quote back in the day where to go faster, go alone. To go further, go together. And that is why boy bands back in the day, they had that thought, because it was so hard to get further. And there's not, you got social media nowadays, which is so much easier to just do on your own. So that's why back then there was so many more boy bands. Nowadays, we can't do that because there's too much competition. So it's easier to just do it on your own sometimes. And it's just not a thing anymore. There was one recently actually. There was these group of beatboxers. I've never seen a massive thing that's blown up yet with beatboxers. There's definitely something coming. That's all I'm saying. Because my generation, One Direction, Beatles, like, it's gonna happen at some point. It's like Usain Bolt, yeah. He's had his time. That originated from the sprinting, was known in Jamaican as their main sport. So they're just waiting around for the next Usain Bolt. And I've got some good news for you guys and girls. The new Usain Bolt's here. What's his name? Kashane Thompson. Get your eyes peeled. Get on Netflix. Watch Sprint 1, Sprint 2. Get some nice little motivation built into you. And you can maybe one day become a sprinter if you want. It might be a little bit late. No, I mean, it's first... Wait, hang on a minute. My watch is not right. No, it is right. It's the 11th. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you the date. It's a day today to get out of bed and get on with it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just trying to get to the point. Like, look, we've had X Factor. We've had Britain's Got Talent. The Voice. Something new is going to come along at some point. I'm watching The Traitors, by the way. I'm trying to watch the second. Wow, yeah, whatever. There's going to be some sort of thing to bring a boy band together at some point. Surely. Maybe it's my destiny to find the next boy band. I reckon if I'm going about my day-to-day life and someone's just randomly singing, which really annoys me, by the way, if there's a dead song out in public and someone's decided to, like, if I'm out shopping, they're deciding to just start vocalizing the words themselves because they think they're some really good singer, when they're actually not. It's just making me cringe because I've got to listen to you as well as a song that I don't even like. The next person I see do that, I'm gonna be like, alright, do you want to get in a band? It doesn't have to be a boy band, it can be a girl band as well. And then I'll just take note on my phone, be like, alright, I'll give you a message, I've got to do some searching, I'll come back in a bit, yeah? But to be fair, I reckon the next band is most likely going to be a girl band because they're just taking over at the moment anyway. Fair play to you, women. Keep it up. Enjoy your time. It was our time a while ago, it's now your turn. So yeah, hopefully the tables flip at some point. Something's need to change. But yeah, man, today is a good day. It's a cold day. It's snowing. I don't like it because my fingers are getting cold. But these gloves, man's on road, fam. Man's on road on the up block where it's hot, chop.